Alfred, tough ball game for the Redskins. I thought you guys found a little momentum, but some special teams mistakes, penalties. You couldn't put yourself in a position to win the game.
No, we couldn't. I mean, we definitely fought our butt off, but miscues, mistakes, it definitely hurt us today. I feel overall we played one heck of a game, but some of those big plays giving up on special teams, some of the mistakes we made, offensively, defensively, and it made the difference in the game.
5 games, 1 offensive touchdown in the first half all year.
It's rough, and it makes it even worse because that's not the type of offense that we are. We know we're better than that. Like I said, it just comes back down to execution, and it's been a struggle. I mean, up until this point, I feel like we've been getting better each week as the season progressed, but I think we took a little step back today because we wasn't disciplined and wasn't able to execute.
Tell us about the touchdown run, another beauty for Alfred Morris, and it was a big play at the time.
It definitely was. Was able to find a crease, some blocking, a little extra effort. Got knocked off of balance, and I kind of stumbled a little bit. And I was like, no, we need this, and I just found through within myself to stay on my feet and just run for the touchdown, and it definitely set us up to keep us in the game. But it wasn't up to for us to come out with a win today.
What is this team? What is the attitude of this team right now, coming off of a loss like this? In the tough part of the schedule coming up?
Of course you're going to be down just a little bit, but, we can either sulk or we can come back, watch game film, figure out the mistakes that we made, find out how we can be better, and better prepare ourselves for an upcoming game. It's a long season. We still got a lot of games to be played, and, there's no reason for us to get in the tank now.
All right, thank you, Alfred. Appreciate you stopping by.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, Alfred Morris. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Coach Shanahan, tough night here in Dallas. Redskins had a couple shots to win this game, some special teams breakdowns and some penalties, and you guys couldn't overcome it.
No, we had more than a couple of shots, that's for sure, to win a game. I thought our defense did a bunch of good things. And when you're 0 for 3 in the red zone, you got 2 turnovers. They have 1. Sometimes it's hard to overcome.
Coach, it seemed to me that the ball was sailing on Robert tonight.
It did. He had a few balls sail on him, and he'll get better with experience. He has been put in those situations a lot. In the 2-minute offense, and especially after last year, we weren't in those situations very many times. But when you give up a couple big plays on special teams and really kind of cost you 14 points there, and then we turn the ball over on the 2-3 yard line, which is a short drive for them. It's kind of hard to overcome those mistakes on the road.
Yeah, talk about the special teams real quick, Coach. Harris had a couple big returns, and what went wrong there?
Well, the first one, we had them pinned back in their territory, and then we had a penalty. We jumped off sides, and all of a sudden I thought we were a little tired coming down there, for the second punt. But he's got some power. He made a good run, and on the second kickoff, I think that was a dagger. They couldn't move the ball that well, but they got a couple big plays, and it's a team effort. You got to be good in all 3 phases when you're on the road, and we didn't do that tonight. That's why we lost.
Coach, the first half's really been a boogaboo. 1 offensive touchdown in 5 games.
Mm-hmm. It is. That's what you got to do is keep on working on it. We move the football, but you got to be able to put it in the end zone. And we had a couple situations on 3rd down where we're just a little bit short, and we had to settle for field goals. And you can't win football games when you do that.
Yeah, with a couple of their guys going down, the defense really stepped up for the Redskins tonight. You got to feel this one kind of got away.
Yeah, our last 3 games, our defense have been playing much better. We haven't gotten things going offensively. We've made some strides here and there and some pluses, but you got to put everything together and kind of get back to some of the things that we've done before. And special teams, you can't give up those big plays and expect to win.
Coach, we appreciate your time.
Okay, thanks, sir. Thanks, son.
All right, let's go back to the studio. All right, Rob, how would you 3, 2, 1. Rob, how would you assess this one in Dallas? Tough night for the Skins.
Yeah, we definitely had a chance to win the game and didn't. That sack fumble was a big part of the game, and just an unfortunate timing for that. I guess I got to get the ball out of my hand, and there's a lot of positives from this game, though. There's no moral victories, but we are getting closer on offense. I think we're right there. We just got to get over that hump, and I think we can do that. We got a formidable opponent coming up against Chicago, so it is not going to get any easier in this league, especially winning your division. You're going to have a harder schedule, so we're going to have to dig deep and pull ourselves out of this hole.
Uncharacteristic night for you in a way. The ball seemed to be sailing on you. Were you just so pumped up?
No, I mean, I just think there's a couple throws that I missed. Every quarterback in this league is going to miss some throws, and then there's a couple throws in there that, we just have to complete. We have to complete those balls. The tough, hard catches have to be made. I have to make the hard throws, and we didn't do that tonight, and that was part of the reason why we lost.
On a positive note, Robert, you looked like you had some pretty good speed out there. You took advantage of some opportunities running with the football.
Yeah, I'm just, really focusing on being the playmaker that I know I can be, and not letting anybody else tell me how to play this game. I got here for a reason, and, I got to make sure I use all of my abilities to their maximum, and running the ball is one of those. When I do get the opportunity, it's not that I'm looking for it, but if it is there, I will take it.
In a team sense, have you ever faced this type of adversity?
Yeah, I mean, I've faced this type of adversity before, not in high school, but definitely in college. And you just have to continue to go out there and fight and believe in each other. And as soon as you start finger pointing or guys start, dishing blame, that's when you know your team's falling apart. And I definitely don't want that to happen because I know I'll take responsibility for anything. Anytime we lose, that's my fault. And that's what I'm saying today. It's my fault that we lost the game. I'm not going to put that on anybody else, and I don't expect anybody in that locker room to do it either.
All right, buddy. Thank you, man.
Thanks, guys.
Robert Griffin III. Let's go.